Ooh, I think I'm hitting a nerve over there. There's opposition. There's going to be opposition because of conviction. Now, I have a bad news thing of why we have opposition with people in our world today. And I say it's bad news because the church hasn't been what the church is needed to be. There's times that people have a bad church experience, and then they say, I want nothing to do with that religion. I want nothing to do with those Christian people. I don't, because people have been judgmental. People have been hypocritical. And people haven't been welcoming and opening. Again, for some of you, I know you've heard this before, but it's an absolutely true story. I'm sitting at Memorial Church. I'm sitting down the line in left field. Sitting there, I'm about 2-3 weeks into my Christianity, maybe a little more than that. And someone from Quarryville came in, the community, and there was a person who you wouldn't have necessarily expected to see in church. You had heard rumor and things about them, and they came in, and someone right in front of me said it loud enough. And I could tell by the attitude, the voice tone, the attitude was, and they said these words, "What are they doing here?" I wanted to go, pow. I didn't, but I wanted to. But the answer is they came to a place that should receive them regardless, because we have a Savior that can transform them. If you don't like the way they are, maybe the next version in Jesus will be one you can accept. But I think we're supposed to accept not the behavior. No, we don't condone sin, but we certainly don't condemn people. Except for the grace of God, there go I. And so people are so opposed to Christianity. I had a guy once say to me, "Oh, I like Jesus. It's all the rest of those people I don't like." So you and I, as a church, we together, we haven't always done a good job of receiving and sharing grace and ministering. And so there's this harshness from other people because they feel the church has been harsh to them. Now, should we be concerned if we don't find conviction or opposition then? Should we be concerned? Well, I think that's a yes and no about whether there's opposition or not. Because if our testimony, if we're sloppy with it, or we're not living for Jesus the way we should be, and people don't recognize it, and so therefore there's no opposition because they're fine. Yeah, that's a problem. Folks, if we live Jesus the way we are supposed to live Jesus, there's going to be opposition. Let's be honest. If we simply keep our mouth shut, sit in the corner, people aren't going to be bothered by that at all. And so, yes, there's going to be opposition. If we promote Christ and live Jesus, there's probably going to be. But, well, maybe not. Why not? Why might there not be opposition? Because we're in a season of God's blessing, quite honestly. We may be in a season of blessing where we do that which God has called us to do. We're in His Word, we're sharing with people, we sing His praises and all, and we may find ourselves without opposition. The other thing, though, is maybe it's a problem because we only surround ourselves with people who think exactly like we do. Do you realize that when we get to heaven, we'll have no opportunity to witness our faith? Everybody's already saved. We only get to witness and bring people to Christ here. And so there's a yes and no to that, if whether we should be concerned, if whether there's opposition or not.